Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us well and will well to the Kodash, and salutation to you, Akim, that's in highways and byways done this work in truth and sincerity, to what the four corners of the earth, and most respect unto the elect and the full elect, sons and daughters of Yashala, that step into the way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh, Yahushua Mashiach. Shalom, shalom, shalom. To this lesson, it's about when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction shall come upon them, right? As you can see, Esau, with his cunning, a knowledgeable self, right? He's trying to bring the real ID, right? And the real ID is to promise the citizen of Babylon, not only is the citizen of Babylon, but the citizen of the earth, that is for their own peace and for their safety, okay? To guarantee their peace and safety, man. When you heard those things, like the Bible said, just know destruction is on the way. Okay, that's Esau's ways of speaking to have control over the earth. And I got a video to show you, man. Okay, that those devils, they know exactly what they're doing, right? By talking about the real ID, okay, to bring the new world order. Okay, let's play the video. This is from redacted. Ron Paul exposed the real ID scheme being pushed by fake conservative, right? Okay, it's not by just fake conservative. It's by Esau Edom, right? Those two horns, right? Speaking those two horns of the ego. Okay, those two wings of the ego, man. Okay, act like a lamb, but speak like a dragon, man. With their laws, man, they pass to have control over the people of this earth. And let's listen.
We'll get ready to have your privacy almost totally destroyed with this new Real ID boondoggle. Of course, it's been around since the Patriot Act, since after 9/11, trying to be shoved down our throats. Well, last week, Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem announced her department in May would be enforcing the Real ID law. Watch.
Hi, I'm Kristi Noem, the United States Secretary of Homeland Security. If you plan on traveling, we need your help to prevent delays and to prove your identity. Get a Real ID. Starting May 7th, you will need a Real ID to travel by air or to visit federal buildings in the United States. These IDs keep our country safe because they help prevent fraud and they enhance security. Please do your part to protect our country. Go today and don't delay. To learn more, go to dhs.gov/real-ID. Thank you.
Well, Dr. Ron Paul just published a new piece warning all of us about Real ID. Here it is. It's called Real ID, Phony Security, Real Authoritarianism. And of course, Dr. Paul, you can watch the videos right after 9/11 on the floor of Congress saying, don't fall for this, that this would take away our privacy. That was then, this is now. It's taken all of these years to finally put this into place, and Dr. Ron Paul joins us now. Doctor, good to see you as always. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Nice to be with you again.
So, real authoritarianism. Why are, Republicans are running the show. They control everything. They control the White House. They control Congress. How are they allowing this to move forward? I thought Republicans were supposed to be against this.
See, I don't know whether allowing is the right term. They're participating. It looks like they're doing it. But it is true, some minority group has the handle on this and the authority to do it. They allow it to happen, and others haven't said too much, and it's just a shame. I guess the thing that annoys me most about this is for our own security. This is going to, catch the criminals. Everything government does always has a positive. We're going to make you rich and safe, and peace is going to break out throughout the world, and everybody's going to benefit. It's not going to cost us anything.
You see, as you can see, it's a peace and security. It's for your own peace and security. And peace gonna spread out to all earth, and that's they're talking about, man, right?
We'll just print the money and you won't even know what's going to happen. Deficits don't matter. They lie through their teeth, and that is what is so aggravating. So now we have this coming up. They're doing this for our sake, which is another lie. And I don't know why they do it, because a lot of good people get involved in this, and they can't. They can't really believe that, and yet somebody has to. Whoever's pulling the final strings to let this go must have a trick up their sleeve, because it's hard for me to believe that this is going to help you and me to be safer. Because what we see is the government's intrusion, that they're going to have more regulations. You're going to have real IDs, like you might not even be able to get on an airplane in the United States without the real ID. What do you have, another week or two to get the real ID? So it is astounding that it happens. It's astounding that Congress does it. It's astounding that people go along with it. And they went along with, COVID, for a couple years, and finally they woke up and did something about it, and the people said enough is enough. But I think right now this thing is marching on, because we've been persuaded that the new administration wouldn't like something like that. How many of us would have predicted before the campaign Trump will be on our side on the real ID? But look at where we are today.
When you say it's real authoritarianism, for our audience, we've been trying to educate our audience on the real ID for a while now. And I don't know that we're doing a good job of it. I hope we are, but, maybe our audience is aware of this. But if anyone watching right now doesn't understand what this thing is, can you explain why this is phony security and real authoritarianism? It's just an ID, Dr. Paul. It's just, just go along with it. It's just an ID.
Yeah, but all they want is the control and power over the people. So they're working for an opposite type of government than most of us. And I think the majority of Americans would, if you just put them up on the issues and not isolate it and have it, shoved down their throats, most of them would just say, no, I don't like the government to do this. But they either feel helpless or they don't understand it, and they get by and it gets bigger. But very often they fall into that. Oh, maybe it does make sense. Maybe if we have this, and they're taking advantage of the opportunity of a lot of bad people that came into our country. They came in. I thought it was so bad. I thought it was an invasion and not a benefit. But it wasn't an excuse to ignore the safety. They say, well, this will help make us safe from those bad people who are coming in here. And if they don't have the real ID, but they don't remember the 9/11. They didn't have a real ID. They got on the airplane and they used their own passports. So this more government wants all this stuff just for control. They want to control the people.
As you can see, at the end of the day, it's about control of the people, right? It's not about real ID, what's going on. It's not about peace and safety of this world that they want to do. Okay, they want total control over this earth, man. And Esau is afraid of the terror to come. So they're telling you right now that they're making the people afraid of the terror to come, like he said in Job, right? Let's go to Job 18, right? Let's go to Job 18. Job 18 verse 5. Yea. Job chapter 18 verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire. When you go to in the Bible, right, in the book himself, he said it to you, right? When you go to Job 18, okay, let's see what he read. It said, "Beloved, the wicked live in terror." Let's read it. Job chapter 18 verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. That's exactly what is going on here, man. The light of the wicked is about to be put out, man, and then I shine into where they shine. So then they cope out. Then it I call those things they need someone else to point the finger at, right? So they can bring the new world order right here, because they know they got a short time, right? The light shall be dark, and it shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him, right? It's like everything they do is in the tabernacle, man. Is darkness. Is that there's no solution that's coming, right? They cannot find no solution out here. The steps of his strength shall be strengthened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. Everything they're doing is for them to be cast down. Everything they think is trying to save Babylon, to bring safety and to Babylon, or to make the people accept the wicked ways of Babylon, gonna cast them down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walk upon a snare. Everything they're doing is a snare for them, man. Okay, they cast their own net and their own feet. Everything they set up to bring the new world order is a trap they set themselves for themselves, man. The giant shall take him by his heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. The Messiah set that trap for him. Everything they do, they're erring, and everything that they do, terror shall make him afraid on every side. That's why they're telling the people, to prevent terrorists like that, to prevent this, to prevent that, to bring peace for you, to bring safety and security for you. But it's all BS, because men of this world cannot give you safe peace and safety, man. Only the Messiah can give you peace and safety, right? And that's why we know destruction is coming. Evil time is coming. Okay. His strength shall be hunger bidding, and destruction shall be ready as his side. That's what you see right now. Destruction is ready as his side, right? Because it's wars and rumors of wars all the time. Storms, earthquake, okay, hell, you call these things. The cattle are dying. The farm, it's not bringing fruits, man. All those things going on right here, and people dying from all kind of disease and I call this, and drugs. All those things, man. Okay, that's destruction. Be ready as his side. He shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. Even Yahushua, when he come, man, Yahushua gonna put his power on this man, Esau Edom. His confidence shall be wounded out of his tabernacle. The faith they have in the system that they have, man, gonna be uprooted, man. And he shall bring him to the king of terror. Man, because now they're looking up, man, and they see the chariots. Okay? But when the kings of terror is Yahweh, why Yahushua Mashiach, that's the terror that the Messiah gonna bring upon them, man. And the Messiah gonna use the other nation to bring more terror upon this man. He shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. Thermonuclear weapons gonna be scattered in his habitation, man. Okay, his roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his brains be cut off. They will no more be in rulership anymore, man. That's almost destruction that the Messiah gonna bring upon them, man. Dry them out. Okay, and that's why you see they're taking these things to a whole new level, man. Okay, because Revelation 12:12 said what? Therefore rejoice ye heaven, and he that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is coming down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that they have but a short time. Why you think they acting this way? Why you think they're putting all those moves? Okay, because they know they got a short time, and they're gonna come down on the inhabitants of the earth. That's what the government is there to do, to promise to this world that we live in peace and safety, man, peace and security. But there's none coming. Is to take to the control of the earth, to make you give your the little liberty that you have, okay, for peace, man, for safety, or security that they like to say, right? And none is coming. It's gonna be more more control for Esau Edom and the elite of this earth, man, to put upon the inhabitants of the earth, man. And because why? Because they know they got a short time to rule this earth, man. Okay. And let's go to First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail up upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And Babylon is feeling like a woman in travail right now, man. They're feeling the pain right now. They're feeling the pain in their stomach right now and their belly right now, man. And they cannot, and they don't know how to get out of it. They don't know how to get the kid out, that children, that pain out, okay? Because like they're feeling it, it's like there's a pain in their belly, and they're not pregnant, okay? Because that if there's not a son they're gonna give birth to come save them. Only Israel got a son that was giving birth to that gonna save them. Israel doesn't have a savior, and that's the problem right now. Okay, as a woman, and they shall not escape. But ye burden are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. Esau is in darkness right now. The elect remnant of Israel, we're not in darkness right now. We know exactly what's going on here and now, okay? Because the day that's coming for Esau, Edom, and for this world, that wicked world we live in, they're in darkness, okay? Darkness covered the tabernacle of Esau, Edom, and all those that believe in the systems, right? Total darkness covered them, right? But we come to this truth, we're not in darkness, man. We see everything that's going on right now, man. Okay? Let's go to Job 5:13. Joshua 5:13. This is the Musa is gonna do to them, man. He take the wise and their uncraftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. Okay? This thing is coming fast, man. Okay? Okay, because why? Because Esau knows he's got a short time. He's coming speedily, man, with the system that they have, man. Now only got 2 weeks now. Okay? They think Trump will never do that. We will never come with the real ID. Next thing you know, Trump only been in office for maybe 3 months. Yeah, only 3 months, man. And it's coming out with this thing fast, man, to have total control over the earth, man. Okay? They meet with darkness in the daytime and go up in the noonday as in the night. But it saved the poor from the sword. See, they meet with darkness in the daytime and go up in the noonday as in the night. You see, that darkness has covered Esau's kingdom. The system of Esau Edom is in gross darkness right now. They cannot get away. They cannot find a way to solve the problem that they have, man. But it saved the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. That's the elect right here. The elect, man, are the poor of this kingdom to come, man. Because we reach, and it's the spirit we reach, man. But the system that we live in, we poor out here, man. Okay. That's the elect, okay, of Yashala. The elect remnant of Yashala is gonna be saved. Okay. So the poor have hope, and iniquity stop her mouth. Okay. It's exactly what we see right now, man. Hey, when this time, man, we praying to Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua to destroy all those wicked nation upon this earth, man, and to bring the true kingdom of Yahushua, man. Okay, with Yashala ruling, man. Okay, with the elect of Yashala ruling this kingdom. Okay, with righteousness. Okay, that the light shine upon our habitation, man, because Esau is nothing but darkness. Okay, because it's the Messiah, man, that put in darkness in the kingdom, man. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 19 verse 14. Isaiah 19 verse 14. Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua have mingled with perfect spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err and every of thereof, as a drunken man scattered in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which with the head of tail, branch, or wash may do. In that day shall Egypt be like unto a woman. And America is known as spiritually Solomon Egypt. And Egypt is being like a woman right now. Okay? And it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh power of hosts, which is shake over it. They bring tariff over the nation didn't budge, and Esau flinch. Now they got problem, man. Problem is on every side. Now they went on with ID so they can travel, so they can stop criminal, so they can stop terrorists. Man, they're talking about their own self. Because the devil is a lie. He's an accuser out here, man. That's what they do. They accuse, man. Okay? And it's like they're accusing themselves because they know they're the real devil out here, man. Okay? And let's go to Isaiah 47. It's about 10. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 10. For though I have trusted in thy wickedness, though I have said, none see me. We see that thing they're bringing out, the real ID. They could have just come to the people and say, "Yo, that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do it because of this." But they're doing a bunch of deceitful things, man, and not telling people exactly what they have in mind, because they have the wicked counsel to lie to their own people, man. He that's not good to himself, who can he be good to? If they're not good to their own people, you think they're gonna be good to Jacob, to Yasha Allah, you so-called black Latinos and American, and you speckled birds? They're not gonna be good to you, because they're gonna choose their own people, man, just to find a solution, just trying to find a solution, man. Okay, those shall not be able to put it off. What's coming for you, you're not gonna be able to put it off. No matter if you went to Real ID stuff, you're not gonna be able to put this thing off, man. Went to New World Order end, you're not gonna be able to put this thing off, man. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, where thou shall not know. Whatever they do, when the Real ID, when the New World Order, destruction is coming suddenly for them, man. Stand now with that enchantment and with the multitude of sorceries. All those things they're doing is sorceries, it's enchantment, man. Where end do have labor from that youth. They're using the same playbook that when they come into power and the Renaissance to now. If so be thou shall be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Though I weary in the multitude of that counsel, let the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, and stand up and save thee from those things that shall come upon thee. The laws are pronounced. That's a destruction is gonna come upon them. Whatever they do to try to fix the problem, this problem is unsolvable. The only thing that's gonna solve that problem is destruction upon Esau, Edom, Babylon, aka America, aka Sodom and Egypt. Yahweh power by Hashem Yahshua gonna bring destruction upon Esau, Edom, man, and the wall of Esau, Edom. And Esau is not gonna be able to say, didn't see that hand, okay, that the kingdom was found wanting, and it's finished, man. Esau's kingdom, Babylon, aka America, is finished, and they see it and they know it, man. Okay, they see the hand writing on the wall already, but they're not gonna accept the way of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai, because in their mind, they think themselves as God. And with that, I hope you brothers and sisters was edified. I'm gonna close this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone that teach us well and will well to the Rakwakodash, and salutation to you, Akim, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity, to at the four corners of the earth, and most respect unto the elect and to the full elect, sons and daughters of Yashala, that step in the way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh, Yahusha Mashiach, Shalom.